Hi, I'm Nicole Gibbons, designer on Homemade Simple. Paint storage can be cluttered and unsightly. Here's a beautiful way to keep your leftover paint fresh. It's always good to keep leftover paint for when you need to do touch-ups later, but so many times people store their paint in their can just like this, set it in their garage, and when you need it for touch-ups, it's completely dried out. So I'm going to show you a really easy and beautiful way to store your paint using food storage jars.
Food storage jars?
Yeah, these are mason jars.
Okay.
And the reason why these are so great for paint storage is that they're made with an airtight seal, which will keep your paint fresh and prevent it from drying out. So the first thing that we're going to do is open up our paint. Then we are going to find the right size jar. It's really important to make sure you have the right size jar for the amount of paint that you have, because you don't want too much extra space. What too much extra space will do will make your paint dry out quicker.
Yeah.
And if it's properly stored, you can really keep paint fresh for a couple years. So we have quite a bit of this yellow paint, so we're gonna use that big jar. I'll hold the jar, you just pour it in really carefully, and we have a wet rag here just in case you spill some on the rim. We just wanna make sure we wipe it clean so that your lid doesn't dry shut.
Okay.
So just give it a nice pour. That's good. Didn't spill one drip, that was super clean. So you'll put the lid on. You'll take your label and you want to write out the name of the color. So this color is called squash.
Okay.
And the finish is eggshell. And this is in our bedroom. And you just stick it right on the top, and then you can twist the cap on right over it.
I like this a lot. Looks like it's supposed to be artwork or something.
It's a beautiful and functional way to store your paint. Like, how pretty is that?
That's nice.
Right? You want to make sure that when you store this, you store it at room temperature in a dry location. Too much cold or too much heat can damage your paint. When you go back to use your leftover paint, it'll likely have separated, and you'll see, the oil and the color on the bottom. You just want to give it a really good shake before you use it again, and the fact that it's in these jars makes it really easy to shake it up without a mess.
And it makes it a lot easier to see that it's separated too.
Yeah, and it's great too. You can see your color clearly through these jars, which is the bonus.